Since it is St. Patrick's Day, I thought I'd throw out a little trivia for you guys. Just a little historical information about St. Patrick's. There really was a St. Patrick.
Right.
He had absolutely nothing to do with beer or, green beer by all means. But, how St. Patrick, how all that came about was his real name was Merwin Sukat. I think I'm pronouncing that right, but he was actually English. He was not even Irish. But he was from England, and at 16 years old, he got kidnapped and got enslaved in Ireland. So he was brought to Ireland and working basically on a big farm plantation. And this is in the 400s. So we're talking 1600 years ago, and was enslaved there. He was, I think 6 years he was held in captivity, forced labor, and he eventually escaped. And he prayed every night. If he has the ability to escape, he would devote his life to God. And so ultimately, after 6 years, he escaped, found his way back to England, and from there he entered the church and became a priest. After maybe like 15 years, I think, of studying, he ended up becoming a priest. And then he devoted his life to, 'cause there mostly, they were pagans back then. So he devoted his life to spreading the word of Christianity in Ireland, to the area that kidnapped him. So he went back to Ireland and started spreading Christianity. And he used the clover as a way to talk about the Holy Trinity, the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit, the three leaves of the clover. That's why the shamrock is kind of what we know of as, you tie that in with St. Patrick's Day. But his Christian name, when he adopted a Christian name after converting Christianity, became he was Patrick. So then ultimately he was sainted, became Saint Patrick, and that's the reason for the shamrock. And I can't tell you where the green beer came from.
Where does that tie in with the?
Yeah, but dry stout, Ireland. We all think of Guinness and other
Yep.
dry stouts as the national beer, that we drink on St. Patty's Day, not green beer. But that was the prevalent beer that came about, and so that's what we celebrate St. Patrick's Day today with.
We're happy he existed.
Yeah,
Sorry you got kidnapped. But
yeah, exactly.
And there you have it, the history of St. Patrick's
Yeah,
Day.
happy St. Patrick's Day.
The
That's
things you
St.
learn,
Patrick's Day.
the things you learn on the Brewery Underground podcast. Well, fantastic. Well, Scott Mertie from Nashville Brewing Company, we appreciate you so much today,
Oh, sure thing. It's been a pleasure.
joining us on this podcast. And again, this was our very first podcast on location.
Well, we're glad to host it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And I look forward to, I know we both do, look forward to talking to you again soon because, yep, we appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely. Let me say thanks. You came in early. We're the only ones in the brewery. You opened
Sure.
it up for us.
Yeah, we're gonna drink some more beer and do a tour here in a second.
That's gonna be great. It's gonna be
Looking-
awesome. Yes, thank you very much.
Looking forward to it. All right, everybody. We appreciate it. I'm Steve Sullivan for the Chancellor of Craft Beer, Scott Turon. This has been the Brewery Underground podcast.
Cheers.